Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We are looking at Bitcoin on a weekly time frame. Just a few quick things I want to point out before the weekly close in 8 hours and 45 minutes. Level to hold above is 19.5. If we close under 19.5, I'm expecting much more lower prices coming in to next week. So we have 8 hours and 45 minutes to close above 19.5. Closing above 20,000, we can look for much higher prices, probably into the $21,500 area for next week. But let's wait for the 8 hours and 45 minutes because right now we're seeing very heavy rejection to the downside. So let's see how that goes. Volume to this candle is also pretty weak, so I'm not very convinced that upside is more likely than downside. Much closer to this liquidity over here than we are to any naked point of control to the upside. So keep that in mind. I'm going to go right to the 4 hour. We're going to skip the daily. On the 4 hour, you can see that we are having a lot of resistance right now, even off the 21 and now the 9 EMA to the downside. So what we need to do is just wait 44 more minutes, right about when you see this video, that if we close under 19,800, we're going to look for lower. And if we close under 19,700, we're definitely looking for lower. And then we'll probably test into the 1650 to 19.5 area before the day is over, and we'll see if we close under it or not. The second we start getting under 19.5, I think the flush to the downside will be very, very quick and very brutal. We're looking for 18.5, 17.5, 16.5. There's a lot of levels that you can look. You can look left, but I mean, maybe this wick right here at 18.8 might save us, or all the way where we had the previous wick at 17.5, where this uptrend even began, right here. So make sure you keep those levels in check. If you would like, I'm not even going to try my drawings, but you can make a horizontal line here and a horizontal line here, so you have two levels of confluence. One is around 18,500-ish, and one is around 17.5. And that's if 19.5 breaks, you have $1,000 increments. So yeah, keep that in mind for Bitcoin to the downside. And let's go quickly to Ethereum. Looking at Ethereum on a weekly time frame. Here we go. We are right now tested into this area, and we are finding that support bounce. Now we are testing also again right to the bottom of it and finding another bounce on the weekly time frame. So that's a good thing. What we need now is to actually close above 15,000, or sorry, 1575 is the magic number. Between 1575 and 1620 is the range to see if we're gonna go higher or not. And then after we break above 1620, you have another 1720, 1820. So everything's on $100 increments. So if you're using your leverage, you know that if you're 100x, I think like $100 move is gonna liquidate you, $50 move, whatever. Know your math properly and make sure you use your leverage accordingly. Do not go high leverage on the weekend before CME opens. We can open, poke up, and then just flush right down. So just be careful is what I'm saying. Volume other than Bitcoin, Ethereum is increasing. So that's another thing. And then the volume was the highest at the top where the short began. So right now, this volume, as high as it is, did not even come into bullishly engulf this last week's candle. And if we close under 1550, I'm looking for much lower prices coming into next week. So just be warned that it looks nice, but downside is very, very possible. So be careful. Let me go to the 4 hour here. Looking at the 4 hour here, we are looking for upside potential, but we are kind of forming a head and shoulder situation here, and we just rejected off of our 21 and 55. And if we close like this in 45 minutes, 41 minutes, I'm assuming the next candle is going to open and go down. and 1530 is the last thing holding you up. After 1530, you have a lot of liquidity over here at 1530. It's probably going to go test much lower into these negative point of controls at like 1450 to 1420 and so on. So keep that in mind. As great as that relief rally was, we are putting in a distribution top formation, Wyckoff top, whatever you want to call it. And the target is usually that BART move, quick move down to where we kind of broke out of. So maybe like 1450 to 1420 range is what I'm expecting to see some sideways, and we can look for up again. Aside from that, guys, I would be very careful trading this weekend. It is a holiday weekend, which I did not even know until earlier today. So Monday, the market is closed. I am not even sure if CME is going to be opening or if it's going to open Tuesday. So all of that is something that you need to double check, and I will check later, but I am going to be busy anyway, so I am not in any hardcore positions. I'm just here to make sure that anything I see that I'm keeping you guys aware of, so you're not taking any over leveraged positions in like a fake move, in my opinion. The volume is decreasing here on the 4 hour, and we just started poking out on the sell side, so I'm just not bullish right now, and we're about $20 away from the potential bottom breaking of this consolidation. If it breaks, more than likely we're going to test all the way to 1450 or under. So I'm going to get this video out to you guys quickly so you guys can take care, and feel free to reach out if you need anything. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell button for notifications. I want to see how big we can get this community going. And aside from that, if you want to chart or ask any questions on any altcoins, feel free to join my Discord group. The description of it is in the section below in the description of the video. There's a link for the Discord group. Just click it and you'll be able to join, and then you have all of us either discussing some alts or some potential trade ideas on Bitcoin or Ethereum or Solana or AVAX. So yeah, please feel free to join, and if you have any questions or concerns, please leave it in the section below. And if you just want to be nice and say hi, just say hi in the comments. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Talk to you soon.